Hello, my name is Tiffany Higgins, and I'm here to do my presentation on instructional design theories. So, what exactly is instructional design? Instructional design is the creation of learning experience and materials in a manner that results in the acquiring and application of knowledge. A lot of times when we think of instructional design, we think of it as only in a educational field, especially like in online education. That was my first thought when I started looking into this, making online materials, classes, things like that. However, instructional design can go in many different areas. It can be used in education and the corporate world as well. There are lots of different instructional design models that you can use and can go by. Here are a few listed: ADDIE, Dick and Carey, Kemp, SAM, all different kinds. But we're going to look specifically at three different ones. The ADDIE method is the most common used method for instruction design. It was first designed in 1975, and it is made up of ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, and Evaluation. So it goes kind of on a process. It's kind of a linear model that you go from one step to the next, to the next, to the next. So, of course, you analyze the situation to understand the gaps you need to fill. Then you, based on your analysis, you make informed decisions, and you just continue on through the development, and eventually we end up with the evaluation. The Dick and Carey model was first proposed in the Systematic Design of Instruction book in 1978. And this consists of 9 to 10 different steps. This is not my biggest, my number one choice, but it is popular along instructional design and is a model that has been used several times by lots of different people. As you can tell, if you follow the arrows, you can see where you start off. You assess your needs, then you go down the model and continue to develop throughout several different steps, and of course you end up with your evaluation. So even though that there's different models, there are some similarities, and there's some things that of course carry over from model to model. The last design model that we are going to highlight is the Kemp design model. It is a 9-step instructional design, and it builds a lot on what ADDIE is. So where ADDIE is the 5 steps, this adds a couple more steps, and it kind of goes more in depth. The main difference in the Kemp design and ADDIE and the Dick and Carey is it's more of a circular design. It's not just a linear go and then you go from one step to the next and next. It can kind of go, you can kind of stop and start and go throughout the process, and it's not just where you start here and then this is the next thing, and there's a little more a little more leeway in it. So that is a good upgrade on the ADDIE if you like the ADDIE, but if you want a little bit more freedom in it in the design model. So I would say the pros and cons in these. To me, the simplest model to follow is the ADDIE. It's very straightforward. You can go through the steps. It's the basic model that most everybody chooses. I do feel like Dick and Carey is it just makes things a little bit more complicated. And I think the Kemp model is good, but sometimes you just need the simplest design model to make it work. So that is my overall view of several different design models, and this is my works cited page. Thank you.